Hi, everybody. It's Craig and Arun back with your Week 10 College Football Wednesday action. I believe it's the 29th. Is that right? The 29th of October already. Yes, we're almost at the end of the month, and we've got two pretty good games for you. Before I get to it, don't forget you get in on our 2-for-1 pass. That's both Indian Cowboy and my plays for football. All the football plays. That's both NFL and college football. It's about 14 to 15 plays every week. Last week, I think we both had winning weeks, right? So that was a really good, profitable week. Let's do it again. DocSports.com/Craig Arun, just $99. And don't forget about the premium products right here. Click the link in the description to get in for just $49.99. You get about $3,000 worth of bonus picks on top of our premium plays. So make sure you check us out. It's like all the plays that didn't make our cards kind of thing, including some parlays, props, all kinds of bonus plays. All right, let's go right to, though, college football. Jacksonville State at Middle Tennessee. I thought this was going to be more like a field goal Jacksonville State favorite. We're getting Jacksonville State favored by 6.5, total 54.5. Jacksonville State did look good last time on primetime. What do you like here?
Well, Charles Kelly used to be a former DC at Alabama and Florida State, defensive coach. So he has a strong defensive pedigree. Derek Mason, of course, used to be the ex-Vanderbilt coach and former defensive coordinators over at Stanford and Auburn. So two defensive-minded coaches here, by the way. Jacksonville State is 4-3. Middle Tennessee State is 1-6. Jacksonville State, of course, beating Delaware. That's a huge win, dude. Huge win because Delaware has 17 returning starters. And they covered that as a 3-point dog. They beat Sam Houston State 29-27, lost to Southern Miss, beat Murray State, lost to Southern, beat Liberty. These are all pretty impressive wins. They played UCF really tough early in the year, losing by just 7 as a 20.5-point dog. I will tell you about this Delaware game. They were up from the beginning. They were up 21-6, and they just hammered them. Delaware passed for 422 yards, but the difference was Jacksonville State was able to run on them. They rushed for 255 yards. I mean, they just absolutely just pounded the ball on them. Middle Tennessee State, I will tell you this, they are playing better. They covered against Missouri State, losing by 2. They covered against Delaware, losing by 3. They are playing a lot better. They're just not translating into wins right now. This total came in at 54.5. I think I like Middle Tennessee State here, Craig. I think they're going to sneak inside the number. I think it's a good public fade. I think Jacksonville State is going to have a huge letdown. Jacksonville State has not won 3 in a row a year. I think this is one of the biggest wins for them of the year, beating Delaware by 13 in a game that was prime time. I can easily see them having a letdown against a very desperate Middle Tennessee State team who was very competitive against Delaware. Middle Tennessee State actually was up 14-7 in that game. And, they rushed for 103. They passed for 281. And they held Delaware to 79 yards in rushing. That's very, very important because that's what Jacksonville State likes to do. If they can stop the run in this game, they're going to give Jacksonville State issues. It's one of the biggest public fades on the board for Wednesday as well. I'm taking Middle Tennessee State plus 6.5. I wouldn't even be surprised if it's plus 7 by game time. Craig, FIU is a 4-point dog here on the road against Missouri State. FIU, of course, losing to Kennesaw State 26-45. Missouri State coming off a nice win against New Mexico State and beating Middle Tennessee State. So back-to-back wins after that. USC throttling 13-73. Things have quickly turned around for the squad. So a 3-4 team facing a 4-3 team. Either team has never played. They've never played each other. Who do you like?
I was surprised that this wasn't a little actually bigger favorite. Missouri State has looked pretty good against some nice competition. FIU did have a nice win against Western Kentucky 2 games back. If they play like that, they could win this game. I think Western Kentucky is pretty good, but we just haven't seen it time in and time out. It's just a little too many points. I was hoping Missouri State would be either that they would be favored by 7, then I could take the underdog. If they were favored by 3, I would take Missouri State. Of course, it comes in at 4.5, basically in the middle, and I'm going to chicken out. If I gun to my head, I would take the underdog, but I'm going to take the under in this matchup. I just think if it's high scoring, I think Missouri State's going to kill them, and FIU knows that. I think FIU is going to try to slow the ball down a little bit. I'm going to take the under 50.5, that is, FIU and Missouri State. Don't forget, though, make sure you get in all of our plays. Very simple. Go 2-for-1 pass, just week 99. Craig Arun to get in on that. That's just the football pass, but you get all the football plays, and they come out on Thursday, so make sure you get in on them. Of course, we have tons of stuff that we do every day here at YouTube Premium. So it's very simple. For just $50, if you click the link in the description, you do it on the desktop, it's $50. That's a month, and you're going to get about $2,700 worth of plays or more a month. And that includes me and IC's levels and Lenny's level for level 1. So you get all 3 for just that $50. All right, guys, have a great day. See you again tomorrow.